Join the keynote speaker, Dr. Emmanuel Day, to me, special guest Dr. Daniel Macaulay, Lady Densa Mwating MBE, and top industry leaders. It's on the 10th of October at 9 a.m. at the Tang Palace Hotel. Joining me this morning to talk about Customer Service Summit 2025 is the CEO of Customer Service Africa, Priscilla Wellington. Good morning, Priscilla. How you doing? It's good to see you. How's everything coming up? You're warming up for the big day?
I am.
It's exactly a week away, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Good. So what is International Customer Service Summit all about, and why did you create it?
All right. Thank you, and good morning to your listeners. When we created the International Customer Service Summit, the idea was to create a platform that brings together thought leaders, industry practitioners, to share their knowledge, their experience, their strategies and tools to get customer service better, not just in Ghana, but across Africa. And it has always been a passion of mine. And so I always thought that what can we do to take it to the next level? Because customer service is one of the most important drivers of business. For as long as you have customers, you need customer service.
Yeah. And it's definitely something that we all need to just, hone our skills on and make it better.
Absolutely.
Right? We also have been able to get our special keynote speaker on the phone. We want to chat with him for a little bit. Dr. Day to me himself joins us on the phone to talk about the theme for this year's summit, unlocking customer loyalty through predictive and proactive service. What does all of this mean to you? Good morning, Dr. Day to me. Are you there? Oh, no, we didn't get him on the line. Okay, then we'll probably let you come right back to you, Priscilla, so you can tell us a little bit about the theme and what it means to you.
Okay, so unlocking customer loyalty through proactive and predictive service. As Ghanaians, it seems like we always come up with a strategy when something happens. We don't want Ghanaians and Africans to do that. We want you to be proactive.
Right.
We want you to move from being proactive to being predictive. So before something happens, we want you to anticipate the problem, to have foresight that this might happen, and if it does happen, what can we do? And so that is what brought the theme for this year. The global theme for the Customer Service Week is Mission Possible.
Mission Possible.
And so we believe that the mission is possible to unlock the customer loyalty through proactive and predictive service.
Right. So you're trying to just create your plan B and C before it happens.
Yes,
good,
absolutely.
Good. So why is customer service such a critical issue in Ghana at the moment?
Well, especially as we were in the last quarter preparing for beyond the return, or asking the diaspora to come back home, looking for investors to come back into the country. And more importantly, the government has a strategic agenda of resetting the economy. How can we reset the economy if the mindset and attitude of its citizens are not well shaped?
Right.
And so that is why it's critical to have this conversation. And I was excited when the President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, spoke about the poor customer service that's going on. When tourists come to Ghana, when people come to Ghana to do business, when they go back to their country, they are not thinking about, which tourist site did I go or where did I eat? They are thinking about the experience. How did we make them feel? Was it excellent service? Is it something that is so memorable that they want to come back? And that's why it's important at this point to really have this conversation.
Yeah. Luckily for us, we've been able to get Dr. Day to me on the phone. He's going to be the keynote speaker at the Customer Service Summit for 2025. So let's chat with him briefly as to, what we should expect. Good morning, Dr. Day to me.
Good morning, Doreen. How are you?
I'm doing very well. I'm so glad we got to reach you. How's everything going? Well?
Everything is well, by God's grace.
We thank God. And we're looking forward to the big day, exactly a week away. What should we expect from Dr. Day to me? We know what you can bring to the table already, but you can just warm us up.
No, Doreen, I think that's a very brilliant question that you've asked. and I just listening to what Priscilla was saying, which is really apt. Listen, the government, I believe that is on the right track with the 24-hour economy, for example. Now, it hinges on 8 pillars. If you put all the 8 pillars together, for this economy to pick up, either to be reset or to pick up or whatever, it largely depends on the human aspect of it. And when we talk about the human aspect of it, it's about the attitude, it's about the culture, whether on the side of government or on the side of the private sector. Now, but let me take you back a little bit. If you go to other jurisdictions, be it America or whatever, Doreen, there are companies whose annual turnovers are more than the GDP of countries. The question is, how did they get there? Whether they sell products or services, it is because they have built internal cultures that drive quality service, excellent service, that make their customers come back over and over and over and over. Look, even those of us in this part of the world, take, for example, the phones that we use. If you buy a phone from a manufacturer and you have an issue, you can call them 24 hours and you can be sure that somebody is going to respond to you. So you feel comfortable going back to these guys. So what we're going to do next week, Friday, we're going to go back to the genesis of customer service, what I call the history of customer service, how it has impacted companies, how it has brought companies to become so strong that they can generate a turnover that is more than the GDP of a country. And how do we ensure that we can create same cultures in our companies so that we can become strong and profitable with purpose? Because it's the human beings. And if we train them and build their capacity with knowledge and skill, everything will be okay.
Yeah. So
in a nutshell, that's exactly what we're going to be doing.
Yeah,
how do we get our local companies to become profitable, not by just, like the guy, somebody say, pa, but to be able to deliver service that will make the customer feel comfortable and come back again and go back and bring all his networks and associates to become your customers.
Right.
That is what we are going to be discussing.
Yeah. It will be a good time to also learn more about how we can invest better in our customer service. Yes.
Well, I mean, if you know the pain spots of the organization, then you know how to invest.
Exactly.
And that's going to be one of the key areas that we're going to be looking at as well.
We can't wait. But who is supposed to attend this summit?
Well, as I've always said, if you are into the service industry, even if you're not in the service industry, you are in the manufacturing or whatever, just remember that the end user of your product is a human being.
Yeah.
How do you train the people who are in the value chain to ensure that they will know how to relate with that particular end product user?
Right.
And then so everybody is, who's in the service industry, manufacturing, banking, corporate, whatever, you're welcome.
Definitely. We look forward to hearing more at the end of the summit as to what you will charge us with to do. Maybe we should put some pointers out, and then we will come back and share it with our listeners as well, those who can't attend. But it's a job for all of us. And thank you, Dr. Day-to-me. We wish you the very best next week. We'll be listening out for you. Thank you for joining us this morning. Even though it was brief, we appreciate everything that you're bringing to the table. God bless you. Have a good weekend, Dr. Day-to-me.
You too.
Thank you so much. And let me come back to you, Priscilla. And also, I'd like for you to send that message out there for everybody in the service industry and for all of us who deal with human beings on a daily basis, how we can, join in and also improve on what we have been tasked with to do as human beings and as workers and as people in general in our various locations.
Doreen, thank you. Customer service is an attitude. Embody that attitude. Live that attitude. Be intentional about creating memorable, positive experiences anywhere you go. And more importantly, within the environment of business, be professional, listen to your customers, be more predictive, be more responsive than reactive.
Right.
That is the only way that you can build loyalty out of the customer and create retention.
Right.
Because all that we're saying, if there's no retention, we don't have a business.
Yeah.
So everything should come from your intentionality about creating loyalty out of the customer so that they can stay.
Right. And how should people register to be a part of the summit?
So this, to register, I would like to share the number first. We have a link, but you can call 02000 95070. That's 02300 95070 or 0242 861098. And I would like to say thank you to our partners who are supporting us. Some have been supporting us for the past 4 years. Green Trek Tours, Afrimas, Elevin Consult, Repute Person. We thank the Ghana Tourism Authority, the Ghana Tourism Development Company, the Ghana Hotels Association, STAMES, M-Notify, Easy Tag, Soul Impart. And we want to thank the African Regent Hotel for their sponsorship. We want to thank Leather on Call. And we want to thank Green Trek Tours for their support. And thank Palace, more importantly. Our media partners, Joy FM, Joy News, Joy Business, Joy Prime, GBC, GH1 and Orange Media for their support in getting the message out there.
Right. And folks, the link will be at register.easytag.com/OAYJ. So once again, register.easytag.com//OAYJ. And it's next Friday, the 10th of October at Tank Palace Hotel at 9 a.m., right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And there's so many amazing speakers this year. I myself, I'm so excited. So like you mentioned already, we have a guest speaker, Dr. Macaulay, who is passionate about customer service and entrepreneurship. We have Dr. Dare to Me, Lady Denta Moating. We have Nanaya Sewa Sapon. We have Mr. Lajepo and Herman from Cameroon.
Wow.
We have Chichi Yakubu, Anthony Jamefi, Professor Kobe Mensah, M-Notify. Then we have Max Fuga. These are industry people, Mr. Otu Eloina. You can't miss out. You need to be there on the 10th of October, which is next week, Friday, 9 a.m. sharp at the Tank Palace Hotel.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, Priscilla Wellington. She's the CEO of Customer Service Africa, and they can't wait to see you. Make sure you go online, register, or call the numbers 0242 861 098. Be a part of it, and then we can all give the service that we hope that we can also receive. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Doreen,
have a good one.
You
Bless
too.
you, and all the best next week.